I just got done shopping with my husband and my son. We went to a few places. Mainly we went to Hobby Lobby, which is like this giant craft store that I could literally live in. It's amazing. I spent pretty much all my money I had for that. But I went there because they always have really good deal on canvas, and since I've been painting more, I have a few people interested in buying some paintings for me, so I need to kind of start getting on that. And I'm going to be going to some more craft shows coming up, so I want to have a lot of paintings to kind of like show off and go through. So I'm going to go ahead and get into that. Also, I've been crafting a whole bunch. I made, for those of you who followed me on Facebook, because I have my Yvonne Gayhead page, I posted a whole bunch of pictures of signs that I have made for my Harry Potter party coming up. So, the first one, my initial idea, I saw this thing on Pinterest where they made like a Save Dobby sign. Can you see that? And then they hang like random socks that they couldn't find like the pair to, because Dobby's favorite clothing item was socks. I mean, come on. How cool is that? Save Dobby! So, I think I did pretty good. I had to repaint it like twice though, because I made the letters too big, and I had a really hard time fitting like the Dobby part on there. And even though it's finished, I still had to like make a tiny Y because it just wasn't big enough. I also made a Hogwarts sign. Hogwarts. That was really crazy. Did you see that? Ooh. Hogwarts. So I made that. The A, I don't know if you can tell. The A is a little funky, but it's still good. This was originally going to be a sign of the Burrow, which is the Weasley's home, but I wanted Diagon Alley more than I wanted the Burrow. That's why it was all blocky, because the Weasley house was like a bunch of different houses kind of slapped together. But I think this works. It kind of looks like a gun. That's what my daughter said. She's like, it looks like a space gun. I'm like, okay. I did Shrieking Shack. Now, this and the Diagon Alley and a couple others are all going to be on a post, like an actual sign post. And that's probably going to be in the back with some other stuff. But the Shrieking Shack. And I tried to make them all like different and personalized. I initially thought of writing something Dementor related, but I couldn't think of like, because there's no like specific place where a Dementor would be other than the Ministry of Magic, and it seemed kind of weird that I would just have like a Dementor's den or something. So I was like, Shrieking Shack, that works. That's a good one. And you can't have a Shrieking Shack without a Hogsmeade sign. Hogsmeade. I basically looked up online, like Pinterest, and just World Wide Web searching of just a bunch of different kinds of signs. This one I just threw in Mermaid Cove. Isn't that cool? Because I thought, because of the Black Lake and all that. Probably could have done a Black Lake sign, but Mermaid Cove just sounds better. And in Hogsmeade is Honeydukes. I actually tried to make it kind of like the sign in like the actual label, like in the movie and everything, but it's actually just like one big diamond on its side, and it says Honeydukes, but I wanted to make it a little bit different. I didn't really like the colors. They had pink and then green letters, and it's kind of weird to me. Although now that I look at it, the coloring kind of looks like Sully from Monsters, Inc. I don't know if anybody else caught that, but that's what it reminds me of. And then this one I worked really, really hard on, and it's my favorite. I don't know where I'm going to put this, because I wasn't going to put it on the post because it's so awesome and kind of needs its own place. I thought about putting it in the bathroom. For those... It's the Ministry of Magic! I don't know if you can see. I use gold paint. Look at that shimmer. Shimmer. Look at that. I'm really, really proud of this one. I think it looks badass. I just don't know where I should put it because it's so cool. Like, I want everyone to see it. And if not everyone takes a poo, then not everyone will see it. So I don't know. Maybe in the kitchen, or I don't know. I just think it's awesome. It just makes me so happy. It just makes me so happy. Also, the Hogwarts sign's not going to be on the post. It's going to be somewhere else. Okay, now I'm going to get into our Hobby Lobby. We got probably a lot more than we should have. I'll save those for last. So I got a bunch of canvas. I got some, what are these? 11 by 14. It comes in a 2-pack, and they were on sale. And then I got 2 sets of these. These 8 by 10, also 2-packs. Because these were $3.99, and the bigger ones are $5.99. It's a really good deal. It has these little pegs in the back. I'm not entirely sure what they're for. Looking on the description. I don't know, maybe it's to help with hanging it on a wall, but you don't really need that. I don't know, but whatevs. That was it from that bag. I was also looking for stuff for the Harry Potter party coming up, and I found too much stuff that I didn't really need, but I just couldn't decide. And so first I saw these. They're $4.99 for like a 12-pack, and I was like, cool, I'll totally get these, and they'll be awesome. But I'm not really sure how much stuff I'm gonna get. And I also found these, which is also a 12-pack. It has a bunch of little ones. And I was just like, I don't know what to do. Because I know I'm going to get jelly beans for like every flavor beans. And I was thinking like some chocolates and stuff. Like there was this cute Pinterest thing I saw where they had like a Dementor like little picture or something. And it was next to the words Dementor's Kiss. Or like Dementor's Kiss Repellent, and it was a little bag of like chocolate kisses. I thought that was kind of cool, and I could do something like that, but I don't know. I'm not really sure what to do yet. Either way, if I don't end up using the big ones for the party, Andrew reminded me that I could always use it for craft stuff, or I'm sure I'll use them eventually. I went ahead and got a bunch of paints. Got a hella thing of white because I always need the white to like mix with stuff, and I'm always using white for everything. And I also got some chalkboard paint. They had a huge like tin full, but I didn't think I needed that much. I'm just literally going to go over something that I'd already chalkboard painted, like this board, but I'm going to go over it a couple more times with this stuff. And because I don't think I put enough coats on the first time I did it. Well, I was using my friend's paint, and I didn't want to use it all, so I was really, I didn't layer it enough because I was worried about using up all her paint. So I just bought my own so I wouldn't feel bad. Also, I got this cool H that I'm going to stamp on all the gift bags and stuff because not only does it work for Harry Potter and Hogwarts, but Hammers is also my last name. So it's perfect. I know it looks like there's an E on the end, which at first I was like, I don't want that because it looks like there's an E, but then I realized this is what it's going to look like, where the E part kind of comes first. So it's not going to be bad. It's going to be awesome. It's actually like this. There we go. So it's good. I forgot because it's a stamp. It's going to be opposite. Ooh, and I also got this really pretty, it's called Berrylicious stamp coloring. That's what I'm going to use to stamp the H. And I got some metallic paint for my paintings. I got this really cool, like, aqua teal color. What do they call it? Dark patina? I don't know what the hell that means. And then this metallic berry. So I think those would be really cool for my silhouette paintings. I'm going to be doing a lot more of those. So there's that. I think that's all my craft stuff. And then me and Andrew came upon something that we probably shouldn't have come upon. We were literally leaving, and then we were by this rack, and we saw like all the Star Wars stuff, and we're like, oh, we don't need it. But we saw some really cool stuff, and we ended up getting 2 things. We were trying to decide between one or the other, and we ended up just buying them both because they're bad. But this one, it's made of tin, and it's like the Millennium Falcon and all of its inner workings. It's like the blueprint of it, and I just thought that was really cool. This was the one that I really liked, and I couldn't decide because I was like, I've never seen anything like it, and it's really different, and I really liked it. And that was $27.99, which is a lot of money. And then Andrew and Ivan, which I really like it too. They both really like this one. I mean, because it's like the original poster, and it looks amazing, and it's awesome. And this was also $27.99, so we ended up buying them both because we're horrible people, and we couldn't decide, and we were just not very savvy with our money right now. But it was so nifty, and we both really love Star Wars, and I just thought it's perfect. In fact, I'm actually going to rearrange my kitchen a little bit, so I'm going to put all Star Wars like posters and stuff in the kitchen. Because that's just the kind of girl I am. So there's all that stuff. I've been pretty much crafting every single day. And when I'm not crafting, I'm doing something else that's crafted related. Or I'm on Netflix. If I'm not crafting, I'm usually on Netflix. Or I'm crafting while watching Netflix. Because I'm a multitasker. Not a very good one, but a multitasker nonetheless. So, these are my 2 most recent paintings. I did a purpley plum background with a stag bust that I thought was pretty cute. And a black background with a gold fox. See the shimmery of it? I basically just looked up online a bunch of different silhouettes that I liked, and then I kind of like pick parts of them that I like, and then make it all one, and do some really cool. So, I actually have a buyer for this, and they want me to make another one. So, these are each $20, $20 each. So, if you want me to make one for you, and you'd like to commission, find me on Facebook, go to my Vaughn Gayhead page, and message me on there, because that's the best way to kind of like get a hold of me. I don't really like talking through YouTube, because usually I don't see it, like it doesn't always notify me properly. So Facebook really is the best way to go about it. So check out Vaughn Gayhead, and So, alrighty, I hope this is fun, hope you guys liked it. See you guys soon.